Hi from Cape Town. I've had yet another phenomenal day, but I'm going to do a separate video on that because I just have to share. So I've just come back from dinner with another political party leader and I sat down, looked at my phone, and the first thing that showed up on Facebook just had me in tears. So a party showed up for a community that is so dear to my heart. It's going to set me off again. So on Sunday, if you've been following my story and my trip here in South Africa, on Sunday I went to the community in Molweni, which I've just developed the most incredible friendship with a lady who lives there called Beryl over the last year. I helped her daughter get through matric. She has bursary now, and we are setting up a charity together along with 2 other community members. And I knew how much this was needed. So, sometimes you just know in your gut and you just go with it. So I wanted ActionSA to come to this community. So it used to be a dear ward councillor. She passed away. It was taken back by the ANC, and they need an alternative because it's ANC and MK supporters, and there's a lot of ANC politicking that happens in the community. Now, I brought ActionSA to come and introduce themselves to this community. And it was only a small gathering, but I hope that it's planted the seed. So through the connection that was made on Sunday, they were informed that there was a sports day, afternoon festival type thing happening. Very, very simple, nothing fancy at all. Literally just some of the kids in the community. So they have little sports teams and they play like football, netball, whatever. And honestly, having ActionSA show up for this community, because the backstory to this community is that these particular kids from this particular area get shunned. They don't get medals because the people within this community refuse to engage in the ANC politicking. So these kids, whenever they have tournaments, do not get medals. And having seen the impact that has and how much it brings the adults that are trying to support the youth in this community down, one in particular being my friend Beryl, really hit home. And just within 2 days, ActionSA pulled out the hat. I literally, as I said, I've just walked in the door and seen the photos from yesterday's tournament, and they came with their banners, their gazebo, but most importantly, they came with medals and trophies. And I just knowing the backstory, knowing how much the simplest little show of acknowledgement for these kids, and knowing what that means because of the backstory that these kids they don't get acknowledgement, it means everything. So to the ActionSA KZN team, thank you. Thank you, Zwakele. Thank you, Halalazani. Thank you, Tozama, and everyone involved in making that happen. And this is exactly why I do what I do, because it is about bringing the politics and the civics together to work together to drive change in this country. So I am so grateful to you. I'm so grateful to what you've done. And I hope that you realize the importance, even though it's only something small, but you went back to this community, you showed up for this community, and I am just so unbelievably grateful for you doing this. And yeah, it's just, like I said, I've just had the most incredible time so far, the most incredible conversations, and lots of food for thought, but also lots of work ahead and lots of projects to get set up. But that is next week's problem when I'm back in London. But for now, I am just really, truly, truly grateful because this community has just hit me. This community means a lot, and I really, really do appreciate ActionSA for showing up for this community.